even though a restaurant will certainly be a place where you find mugs and cups, we have a special one just for you that says where Main Street meets the mountains for your mug up for Marion. And this you can have for your special tea or coffee or whatever you want to do. But I get to say a couple of things as well. I met Bruce and he made an impression on me. But before I met Bruce, I met Barbara. Barbara, at one point, and I don't remember what year it was, I would estimate it was probably in the late 80s or early 90s. Barbara worked at a bank. I don't even recall what bank it was. Community Bank, where City Hall now is located across the street from the courthouse. At that time, I had a very small law office, just me and my one secretary. And I did real estate closings for people buying homes and such. And Community Bank was making a loan to a purchaser, and I was doing the document preparation for the closing to be done in a day or so. And I remember that I called over to Barbara because she worked at that bank late in the afternoon on the day before the closing. And I said, Diane, my secretary is out sick, and I've got to do this work tonight so that it can be ready for tomorrow. And she said, no, you don't. And I thought she was going to say, we're going to postpone the closing. She said, I'll do it for you. And Barbara came over to my office, and she typed, because back then you had to type on a typewriter, not a computer, a typewriter. And she did that. She didn't have to do that. Talk about being kind and nice and thoughtful and compassionate. She had things that she could have been doing and having a good time. But she chose to help me out in the jam, for which I'm still grateful. Grateful enough that I hired her to work for me for a number of years. So that's the kind of person Barbara is. So all the wonderful attributes that Mr. Effler talked about, yes, Barbara is all of that, but she's been that for a long, long time. It's nothing new. It didn't start with Helene. It didn't start with COVID. It didn't start with the wildfires. That's been who Barbara is forever. So Barbara, it has been an honor for me